At the beginning of the day, the new light comes on quickly. No sooner do your eyes have a chance to adjust than the light has changed. But the light at the end of the day is another matter altogether. The sky becomes golden, and the cool shadows become longer. It happens slowly. Your eyes adjust and you begin to see more. Gradually, the sky deepens and the shadows become one as the remaining warm light bends over the hills and into the cooler hollows. Time seems to slow down. Farmers come home for the day. Meanders of turf smoke trickle up from the chimneys, and the night sounds begin. The work in this exhibition is mostly from several different farms in County Clare, in the west of Ireland. They are part of a larger series of paintings and photographs entitled Western Light. While several of my friends have already passed away, while I knew them, it was all too clear to me that they were people in the Western light of their own lives. They had lived most of their lives in the old way, by hand, until the tractor came into Ireland in the mid to late 1950s. Many of the older farmers continued to carve out their living in much the same way, from the land, until the beginning of the 21st century, and yet their children and grandchildren lived in a world of the new way, with computers, fast cars, built-in obsolescence, and not really part of a community as their parents and grandparents had, and often still did. Mary Nestor and Patty Mack lived within half a mile of each other. Patty's elder brother, Martin, passed away several years ago. Just before that happened, Martin acquired a cell phone, which he and his neighbor Mary had just learned how to use, although each of them was mostly deaf. Patty inherited the phone, but wasn't entirely sure how to use it. Neither Martin nor Mary had had indoor plumbing for most of their lives, and each had the use of only minimal electricity. Martin had 2 electric lamps at one point, while Mary, mother of 18, had 3. She passed in 1998 at the age of 87, and Martin at the age of 92 several years later. Patty lived out the last years of his life contentedly in a nursing home, enjoying for the first time in his 88 years what many others had had for most of their lives. I have come to see my paintings and photographs as portraits of friends, seen and understood through their artifacts, the farm implements, the wheelbarrows, the buckets, and the tools they used to carve out their living. These are people in the Western light of their lives. This is what I paint and photograph, and what I write about. These are people in the Western light of their own lives and the life they have come to share with me.